As you guys can see, we've got a few packages behind us. Surprises.
Mystery box.
Mystery box. So when we hit...
I hope there's nothing illegal in those packages.
No, if this video gets 1 million likes, we'll open up the box. Otherwise, the box will remain.
You keep it realistic at least, 1 million.
No.
Hey, that is realistic.
No, you shoot for the stars. No, you shoot for
it'll be a Christmas special.
for the
Christmas unboxing.
Yeah,
no one's gonna be the Santa Claus.
Yeah, Christmas unboxing. Alright, because no, technically, because if
wait, Ronnie, is there like a Christmas anime or like a?
Yeah, is there a Christmas anime movie?
None that I know. Can I just say I'm not watching a Christmas anime?
No,
you know why? Hey,
listen, you know how in Christmas there's like the staple movies, there's like Home
Alone,
yeah. Is there like an anime like
that's
that?
a good
You know
shout.
what I mean?
I reckon.
I don't know enough anime, but
Surely
maybe the people know.
I reckon, yeah. If you guys have a Christmas anime,
Christmas movie.
we'll upload at 12 AM on Christmas Day.
So it's different for everywhere though.
Oh yeah. So everyone has their supper with their families and they're at home. Because like you know once you have your Christmas feast, you're all full and you're like, oh.
What if they don't celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if they're like Jewish? What if it's Hanukkah?
Hanukkah.
What about Thanksgiving, November 25th? What are we gonna do for that one?
Alright, look, I'm sorry, like, I haven't considered all aspects of the spectrum. However, if you guys would like a Christmas special, please comment down below a movie we can watch. But,
or a show.
And so 1 million likes and we unbox this. But I'm saying 1 million because you shoot for the galaxy. If you miss the galaxy, you land the stars. If you miss the stars, you land the moon.
What if you miss the moon?
And if you miss the moon...
You gotta have your boots on the ground.
Yeah, and then you have your boots on the ground, whatever that means,
No,
alright?
like... Alright. Yeah.
Alright, and another thing, the sentimentality that I feel when I see the Patreon growing, when I see the Discord growing, when I see the YouTube growing, it just makes me happy. It makes me feel more inspired. It makes me feel good.
Alright, enough about your speech.
No.
We love the community
from the bottom of my heart, it's been about 2 months, because we started on September 17th. It's November, like mid-November now, and from the bottom of my heart, I would like to say thank you.
Is this Cole?
Baby Rainer.
Oh, Baby Rainer.
So he'd already done a part of a training like this before he went to the military.
They all do though.
No, before he went to the Inside the Walls, you know, the scouts.
Yeah, he did.
Gallia. Annie. Pierre. Is that Bertolt?
Yeah, it looks like Bertolt.
Who's the guy on the left? Is that Zeke? No,
that's Marcel.
Oh, the mate who got Ian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rainer's dual personality makes sense now. He's half Mali.
Do you reckon one of these guys is that Warhammer, that Portco?
Yeah.
It's part of the Tibor family.
Porco's the thing.
Galliard, right?
Jaw Titan.
Yeah, that's Galliard. Right? Porco's Galliard.
Yeah. His last name's Galliard.
Oh.
That's insane.
That's what they're made to be. I
Yeah.
believe it's
That's
crazy.
what they're meant to believe, yeah.
Oh, this is a flashback.
Yeah.
That's what Aaron was doing at the time.
Yeah, we saw that.
Oof.
Annie's Titan was cold as well, Loki.
Sickest Titan.
Yep, we
Yeah,
saw that episode 1.
We've seen that. This Titan's Loki my favourite.
Yeah, it looks so cool.
want to know why it's so different.
His blood seems to have hidden power.
Yep. The royal blood. Dinner Fritz.
The platypus.
So this was one of the most powerful ones.
Rest in peace, Bert.
Oh my.
God of,
That is a sick description.
God of destruction.
Yeah, Armin's got it.
Oh yeah.
なんでドベのお前が選ばれるんだ。どんな手を使いやがった。ドベはお前だった。それだけだ。
Oh, he didn't get picked.
Oh yeah.
What happens to these kids if they don't get picked?
They don't become titans.
They don't get the... See the armbands?
Yeah, the red armband.
Yeah. They're not honorary Marlians.
Oh, okay. So they're just like workers.
There's
They're basically
Eldians.
just Eldians, yeah.
Oh.
But these guys get honorary
That's why
Marlians.
Rhino was talking to... Oh,
That's,
Pop.
Oh.
that's Raina's mum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she's like, he's getting honor now. He's
Yeah.
actually...
This is his dad. He does it.
That's
そう
what,
なんでしょう。母さんは僕が生まれる前、この弊社で働いてた。ほら見てよ。僕と母さんは名誉マーレ人になったんだ。これで一緒に暮らす。ふざけるな。あの女に言われてきたんだろう。俺に復讐するために。くそ。よりによってガキを戦士に。
Oh, so
he's
they're
like
not
a
together.
mistake. He's like a
Yeah.
mistake. His father never liked him.
島の悪魔からみんなを救い、世界の英雄に
That's
な
like
るん
his
だ。
one way of proving himself.
Yeah.
Almost.
Just them going out to paradise. Parody.
Parody there. Because they went by ship. They're not going by airship.
Look what they're saying.
Yeah.
マーレの研究を信じろよ。そうだ。後戻り。
What kind of research?
俺たちは。レイナ、すまない。お前は本当は戦士に選ばれるはずじゃなかったのに。お前を持ち上げたり、弟を貶めたりして。
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, now he's got imposter
Because he didn't want
syndrome.
his brother to take 13 years.
Yeah.
弟を守りたい。
So Raina was never really meant to be a.
Yeah. Now he's got even more of an imposter syndrome.
Yeah. Is that you, me?
Oh, and that's the...
Yeah.
Oh, this is their village.
And that's how he died.
Yeah.
So their village was bullshit then.
So they were Titans at this time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
ここで死ぬんだ。
Yeah, Raina was a little weak, man.
アギトを探して帰る。どこかで人の姿に戻ってるはずだ。
Mm.
どの道、マルセルの指揮なしじゃ任務を果たせっこない。
Obviously not.
このまま任務を続行するんだ。
確かに。あんたはこのまま帰れば鎧を剥奪されて次の戦士に食われる。私の知ったことじゃないけど。
俺だけだと言い切れるか。3人とも逃げた責任を俺だけが問われるのか。
Mm.
始祖を獲得しなきゃもう故郷には帰れないんだ。
なんでその冷静さの100分の1でも発揮してくれればアギトもマルセルも失わずに済んだのに。自分の身を守るためなら私たちを脅すってわけ
So
は
both of them died.
何ためよマレ人だ。
Oh my god.
wow, she's actually
Yeah, yeah.
she's not as brainwashed.
Yep.
In fact.
Damn.
Oh, what a line.
This is the birth.
Raina is dead.
That's the birth of his
Oh.
like split disorder.
Yeah.
No.
That's why his brother was like, "Why you were imitating my brother almost
Oh, when they were sitting down.
in the memories."
Oh my god. That makes way too much
So
sense.
it's a real full circle moment. Now we see how the show really started.
Fact.
Oh. What's her name again? Dina.
Is that Dinner Fritz?
Yeah.
Perfect for destroying walls. Remember what they said? All the gates.
This is what he was thinking at the time.
選ばれるはずのない戦士で。
That's good.
Do you remember when we first saw him? We were like, this guy's powerful.
嫌だ。
This is
まだ
the
終わりたくない。まだ 何も分かってない
It's kind of like Aaron. Like,
Why did he just stop there though? Why didn't he just keep going?
ごめんなマルセル俺本当の戦士になるから
so he split. Comes from Marcel.
人類を救うためです
I mean, he's not lying.
Yeah,
but it's
to
in
him,
his,
yeah.
Yeah, in his perception.
俺の村はウォールマリア南東の山奥にあった。あれは明け方だった。やけに家畜が騒がしくて、耳慣れない地響きが次第に大きくなって、それが足音だと気づいて急いで窓を開けたら、その後覚えてるが、馬に乗って逃げたんだ。
よう、嬢ちゃん。
Kenny!
気をつけました。なかなか男を見る目があるようだな。
私は旅籠で生まれた。そこで働く母から父親の話を聞かされて育ったから一目で分かって。
それは感動的だな。パパにハグしてほしければまず両手を上げる。
What?
絶対にないと。
This is Annie, by the way.
妹に誓ってねえな。そいつは俺が一番笑えない冗談だ。
ひどいよ。パパ
Day.
いや、この上半身晴天だ。
よーってことにしとけお前ら天国に遅れるぞ起きろベルトルト
あんたたちが友達と遊び疲れてぐっすり眠る頃私は王の泥の中を這い回った
So she was putting in the work.
Yeah, fact.
ウォールローゼを破壊する始祖の巨人をあぶり出す手段はもう他にない
あんたらの
Who was his founding titan?
What?
It was.
What? It's Aaron.
No, but like they don't know it's Aaron
They
at this
don't.
point.
That's why they said they're gonna flush it.
Yeah.
孤立するお前の態度の方があからさまで
吐きそうこれ以上顔を近づけないでくれる
開拓地で首を吊ったおじさんの夢だ。なんで首をくくる前に僕たちにこんな話したんだろうって。
That's crazy. He sees himself
Yeah.
in, yeah.
To never give up.
ただ進み続けるそれしかねえだろ
Oh my god.
巨人を一匹残らず駆逐するんだろうお前ならやれる
Oh my god, nah, this is crazy.
Oh. No.
Oh, god, you can do it. Wait, you can
Wait.
see the battle he was going
Wait.
through though.
そうだ俺にはまだ
Oh my.
Falcon.
He didn't want to give it to a rando. Oh, it's the guy he helped.
記憶障害で家まで帰れないってことにしてるが本当は帰りたくないだけだ今は家族に顔を合わせづらくてな
It was one of the war people from
Yeah.
last time.
The one that Colt helped.
Yeah.
同じ高校生に優秀なやつがいて
Gabby.
俺の出番はなさそうです
それはよかった君はいいやつだ長生きしてくれるなら嬉しいよ
でも俺はそいつを戦士にさせたくなくて
この候補生
Yeah. It's got
いや
nose.
有名なやつですよこの前の戦争でも
What she did with that train is insane though.
俺はここに来て毎日をなんでこんなことになったんだろうって心も体も蝕まれ徹底的に自由を奪われ自分自身も失うこんなことになるなんて知っていれば誰も戦場なんか行かないだろう
True.
He doesn't have a leg.
Mm-hmm.
大抵その何かは自分の
They
意志
lost in the war.
他人ただし自分で自分の背中を押したやつの見る地獄は別だその地獄の先にある何かを見ているそれは希望かもしれないしさらなる地獄
Kind
か
of
も
about
しれない
Reiner. Like Reiner had to look beyond.
進み続けた者にしかわからない
There was quite a lot in that episode actually.
That was kind of like Reiner's mentality. Like he had to look beyond the wall
Yeah.
and all that stuff
Yeah.
in order to go back to his hometown, right? In
Yeah.
order to try to become that honorary Marlian or whatever.
I kind of felt because it was almost his fault that Marcel died, right?
Yeah.
That you know how he said, "I'll be the warrior for Marcel."
Yeah.
So I think his split personality
came from that.
is almost coming
That's
from that.
That's why everyone called him a big brother, because Marcel is a bigger brother. You know what I mean? Like that's where he adopts that from.
So it's like
he's like everyone's big brother.
Yeah, like Aaron. That's why Aaron looked up to him. He kind of gave that like big brother, like, oh my god.
But he's living a persona, like,
Yeah.
because that's not really him.
I think you know what it is. I feel like it is a persona, but at the same time, it's like a conflict that he has within his own head.
It's a coping mechanism.
It's a coping, and it's also his internal dialogue. For example, he himself is not sure what side he belongs to, because obviously he started off for the glory of Mali. He went into the Eldians area, and then he went, oh, I identify with these guys so much. So then he was torn apart between, do I have the mission that I started with, or do I? Because the mission he started with was all about identity. That mission wasn't really his. Yeah. It was a mission that was just given to him for honor or whatever.
But the thing was, he thought that, I get what you mean with the identity, but with it, before him knowing that he needed to become, or like he wasn't actually chosen, like Marcel hyped him up and put Galliard down or whatever, Porker or whatever the guy's name is. Before that, it wasn't really about identity. It was more so about his dad, right? It wasn't more so identity. He wanted the honorary Marlian for his dad, for this and that. It's like he knew what he was.
Wanted to prove himself.
He wanted the other things that came with being a Marlian. He didn't actually really care for being a Marlian.
He wanted the status.
He wanted the perks of being a Marlian.
Yeah, he doesn't really care about the mission.
He doesn't care. I mean, yes and no, because once he got into the mission, it was all the mission.
No, but look,
the mission was a way of blindsiding himself.
I don't even think so. I think even throughout this whole mission, that we saw that scene where he was about to shoot himself still. So everything he's been through, it's almost like, I think he's lived a sort of a lie just to.
And then he's realised it now.
Now it's gone to a boiling point where it's like he's because he's coming nearing an end as well of his 13 years. Yeah. It's like,
is it worth it?
Is it worth it? But now he's kind of got a new zest for purpose to give it to Gabby and stuff.
It's exactly what the guy at the end said. He goes, well, whatever, you got to go beyond that hell, whether it's a new hell, whether it's a hope, right? Yeah. Now it's not a hell he has to go after to get over the hell. Now it's a hope thing. Now he's got the coal, he's got the Gabbies, you know. Otherwise,
I think it's more of like a burden of guilt as well. Like mostly with that trying to shoot himself, there's a lot of guilt there.
There's a lot of guilt
built there because he feels guilty for all the people that he's caused harm to, and then he also feels guilt for not living up to the Marlian name. It's from both angles because he was trying to justify one side of the story the whole time, but now he can't justify any side of the story.
It's like he's never known who he was. Even like the Marlian Eldian, you know how you said he was split. Yeah. He's like always been split, you know. It's like,
but see, he justified his behaviors towards the Eldians by saying, "Oh, I'm a Marlian. I'm going after this greater purpose." Yeah. But then he caused harm to the Marlians by snaking them out as well.
You know what's even interesting?
So it's like he loses both ways.
And everything's just come down.
You know what's also playing in his mind? I go back to the point where last episode where he was talking about he had to talk bad about parody, but he couldn't. He just said the most basic things and made them worse. So he's struggling with almost. Another thing, it's like they're not as bad. They're not really the devils.
It comes down to his mission again.
Yeah.
The mission, because what he realized was the mission itself wasn't actually a good mission, right? It was the hell. So he needed to find something else now. He needs to find a hope.
He was almost like
that's why I think he was trying to kill himself, because once the mission was completed, let's say, right, even though he failed it, let's say he failed the mission, he comes back home. He's really got nothing there for him now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they're all saying he failed. They couldn't get the founding time. Both Marlians and Eldians do not like him, right? Yeah. Marlians don't like him because they're losing power. They don't have enough Titans for the war. Yeah. And Eldians don't like him because they didn't get rid of the devils or whatever.
Yeah.
So like you said, from both sides, he's getting all the guilt.
So he can't. There's no way to justify himself anymore.
Exactly. He wants to take care of the children.
Like there was the coping mechanism existed the whole time. Now there's no coping mechanism. Exactly. Now there's no greater good.
Now he's got to face the truth almost.
Yeah. Now he's got to face the truth.
Now, that's bad.
Now he's got to face the truth.
Even I found Annie interesting in this because. We kind of got to know more about her. And what I find interesting now still, do you remember we had that conversation ages ago? It's like, who's going to turn like against their mission? And we said, you said. Yeah, I said Annie. I actually still think, because Annie was interesting. I don't know
it's not Annie, it's Raina.
No, Raina's turning, but even Annie, I still find her...
She was the least brainwashed from what we saw.
But she was evidently the most dedicated to the mission,
exactly. So if anything, she was probably mostly brainwashed then.
Oh no! But she knew her reasonings behind it. She wasn't doing this for the greater good of the Malians, you know. She didn't really care for
She's had a
novelties
mission.
like that.
She's had a mission to do.
Yeah,
that
she just
that
needed
was
something
her-
to
But
complete.
wait, interestingly, you know how this is the craziest thing. I'm still thinking about Mikasa and Levi, the Ackermans in general.
I was gonna bring that up.
I was gonna say, if Reyna, I brought this up in the past season as well. How Reyna's actually a Titan, Annie's a Titan. They're really strong, right? They're top 10. But how is Mikasa number 1? Because
but you know that's just their human ability. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
their.
just
That's
human
not their
ability.
Ackermans. Making them
Yeah.
them being Titans doesn't mean their
Yeah,
human
exactly,
ability is
exactly.
better. That's not how it works.
It's because
okay.
they've been training since.
Yeah,
they're
otherwise,
young,
Eren
you
and
know?
John
That's
John
why-
will be losing every fight. And
Yeah.
That's why what
Okay.
Rowan said is true. That's why Reiner finished second. He's been doing this hard
Yeah.
yakka
Yeah.
training
And
what,
since
and
he's
what do
young.
we think about Annie saying that she's Kenny's daughter?
Oh, that was just a no.
What?
Oh wait,
That is not what that was.
No,
okay,
no,
so
no, she was just spying. Wait,
to be fair. Oh yeah, you go then.
Wait, kind of this scene. I'll be real. I don't really know kind of what happened, but
What was your interpretation of it? And then
Oh,
I'll explain.
I don't know about this exact scene, but it's when she went back to Reiner, right?
Yeah.
And she said, "When I'm around him, I'm near my limit," or something like that. My mind goes straight to Ackerman. I thought that's what you were going to bring up when you said Mikasa and Levi.
yeah.
There's something there got to do with Ackerman. Why would she say, "Wait, can you continue playing? I want to see it." I've hit my limit if he's around. Is she talking about Kenny? Can you? I don't know if you can say it, Ronnie, but like that's how I viewed it.
Because I found that interesting. Because
Yeah, that's how I viewed that.
I thought that was about Kenny.
Because then that's her dad. That's what I was thinking.
No, that's
No, that's not a dad.
She was just saying that because she was like spying. I don't know. She
So
said,
why
yeah,
did
I
she
was
call
busy
it-
calling around the capital sewer.
Why does she call
The
him?
capital sewers? No. So she's basically gone out there because they don't know where the founding titan is, right?
Exactly.
So
They're
she's
trying to
just
find
collecting.
Ryan.
She's just collecting information, and it shows how good Annie was as a spy because she got that close to Kenny.
Yeah.
Like she's basically tailing him. I mean, look how close she is to the founding titan. Kenny has links with the king. It just shows how good of a
Oh,
spy
and then
she
she
is.
said, "I've got my information. Let's head back."
Oh,
She's-
that's what that.
Oh, she said,
That was like a little
That
like.
just shows. And also, did you guys notice this story that this guy said? So this was the story that Ryan and Bert used on Eren. Do you remember? Like when they said, "Oh, our village was. We heard the Titans." It was all lie, but they just stole his story.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I said. I wonder why he hung himself.
Oh.
Oh,
And-
they're the ones who killed him.
That
And
makes
another thing,
sense.
look at this exact shot. Oh wait,
We saw
Did you
that
guys
scene
see-
as well.
Yeah,
we saw
this
the
shot.
scene.
Yeah,
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 we saw
I
the
remember
scene.
seeing
And
this.
also,
That was Bertolt. That was Bertolt in the window.
and also, do you guys remember when
Yeah,
Bertolt was in like Reiner's arms like this, and then Johnny and Kong were talking to him about his sleeping positions?
Yeah.
How they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
he
yeah,
wants to predict the weather."
Yeah.
He actually sleeps like that because he has this like PTSD and guilt, right? After this guy told him his story, right? And that's why he sleeps like that because that pose is called like the hanging man's pose or something. That's what it's called. It's like a tarot card.
Bro, no
It's
way the
called-
writer
it's
wrote
called
that
the
knowing
hanging
this,
man's pose.
bro. No way he wrote that knowing
Dude, and
this.
I think what was amazing in this episode is that we kind of got a full circle moment of in the first couple episodes when we saw like Rainer's Titan come in, Bertolt there.
Yeah.
We thought there were some like strong figures who were like
Warriors.
these
Those
other
children.
warriors, like. But you saw when Rainer was attacking the walls, he had doubt in his mind. He was like trying to convince himself.
Same with Bertolt when he got out of the Titan. He was
Yeah.
looking at dinner like, he was like shocked at
Bro,
that.
it's you actually realize everyone is battling something.
But see with Rainer's I think he's had the worst end of the stick here, especially with his family, and also like the fact
I mean, but to be fair,
that he can't actually please any side. Like he goes to the Malian side, he tries to do right by them. Then he gets tangled up with the Eldian side. It's like he should have picked a side from the start, and that's what it was.
Now he's got no one because
Yeah.
realistically, if he was trying to go to Parody and like try to Aaron, let's be friends again, they'll be like,
yeah,
go away.
like, yeah.
And now even these guys are like, he's an
Well, he's
outcast.
killed that many Eldians. It's like
He's
he's
an outcast now.
I'll be real though. Annie is still interesting because to be fair, she's not dead still. She's in the crystal. She can come out whenever she. I don't know if she can come out whenever she wants. But like,
Where
there's
is
still some
she?
powers there we don't know, right?
You
You know what I mean? And like, we still don't really know her true motive. It's just, I just got to get back to my family. or whatever.
You know when she saw Kenny,
Yeah.
Kenny didn't know who she was, right?
No, she was just tailing him.
Yeah, and then he realized, and then bro, like even Kenny, like
That was a very like short scene. They should explain that more because that's really confusing. To
Yeah,
understand.
I thought. Wait, I was like, wait, is that his daughter?
Nah.
Yeah,
What
I
the
don't
hell
know where
is
you got
going
that
on?
one
Yeah,
from,
she was just spying. You can tell she was spying.
the way Ronnie went, what?
bro, what?
Well, that's what she
Where
said.
do you get that from?
said
bro?
I reckon that was a nice. I think we kind of understood most of what was
But I
happening.
can't lie though, the Kenny aura is a bit crazy. Even
Oh,
in that
bro.
him dodging that kick, man. Like you saw the power of that kick as well. It took out some
Bro,
bricks on the wall.
seriously, this
15-year-old girl.
this episode was quite slow compared to the last one. Like last one,
But it's
This
a
was
full
a
circle,
This
bro.
was a very good Reiner backstory.
You know what this episode was like. This was the best. You know, I remember every early on in every season. You know, I remember in season 2 we got Sasha.
Yeah.
I reckon this one was my favorite backstory of a character though, or explanations of
I
situations.
like Sasha more than this. I don't know why. Don't ask me why.
No, I like.
It makes no
No
sense
way.
why.
I
but
like
Reiner
this
is
way
so-
better.
I like Sasha's story so much. I don't know why.
This was better, I reckon. But
Alright,
Yeah.
let's go to
Yeah,
the next
let's
one.
go.
I think. Yeah.